Hola, ¿qué tal? So in this brief video, we're going to have a look at a photo task description. As you can see, family having breakfast. Let's look at the instructions. Mandas esta foto por WhatsApp a una amiga española. Escribe 4 frases en español que describan la foto. So you send this photo by WhatsApp to a Spanish friend, write 4 sentences in Spanish that describe the photo. So this is typical of the first question on the writing paper of the Foundation GCSE. So let's look at some example sentences that we have here. I'll say them in Spanish so that you can practice either just listening to them or saying, repeating them for your pronunciation or saying what you think the English meaning is. Okay, let's run through. Hay 4 personas en la foto, 2 adultos y 2 niños. There are 4 people in the photo, 2 adults and 2 children. Creo que es una familia. I think that it is a family. Están comiendo. They are eating. Están tomando el desayuno. They are having breakfast. Están desayunando. They are having breakfast. 2 different ways of saying having breakfast there. Comen fruta y cereales y beben zumo. They are eating fruit and cereal and they're drinking juice. Pienso que están en casa, en la cocina. I think that they are at home, in the kitchen. Parecen contentos. They seem happy. Pienso que están contentos. I think that they are happy. So I've got a whole range of possible sentences there, and worth bearing in mind with some of the longer sentences, if you're really struggling to come up with 4 accurate sentences in Spanish, some of these longer ones could be broken into separate sentences. So for example, this first one, there are 4 people in the photo, 2 adults and 2 children. They could have broken that down to say, there are 4 people in the photo, hay 4 personas en la foto, and then another sentence that says, hay 2 adultos, there are 2 adults. Another sentence, hay 2 niños, there are 2 children. You get 2 points for each accurate sentence, so to make up the full 8 marks available. So you could easily pick up your marks by having short, accurate sentences. Another example of that is this sentence here where it says they eat fruit and cereal and they drink juice. You could break that down into 2 sentences, or even 3. Comen fruta, they eat fruit. Comen cereales, they're eating cereal. Beben zumo, they're drinking juice. So you can see how you can make shorter sentences. Other ideas, so we've mentioned what you can see. You can use I, there is, for anything you can see. For example, hay zumo, there is juice. Hay cereales, there is cereal. Hay fruta, there is fruit. Hay una mesa, there's a table. Hay una silla, or hay sillas, there are chairs. So again, as long as there are even though you can't necessarily see all the chairs, but you can assume that there are chairs. You can make assumptions. For example, you could say, hay un padre, there's a father. You don't know for certain that he's a father. However, as long as what you say is reasonably possible to be true, then it's fine, based on what you can see in the picture. Other things you can mention, things such as what they're doing. So, están sonriendo, they are smiling. Or you could mention things like the temperature or the weather. Hace calor, it's hot. Because they're inside, you probably won't mention it's sunny. But yeah, hace calor would be a good one. It's warm. You could even refer to what they are wearing. Things like el chico lleva una camiseta. The boy is wearing a t-shirt, etc. You could describe what they look like. For example, la mujer o la madre tiene el pelo negro or tiene el pelo castaño, depending on whether you think her hair is black or brown. So yeah, you should be able to come up with a good few sentences there. So just to practice this then, try really focusing in on the picture. Look at the picture rather than just reading the sentences. Look in on the picture and see how many sentences you can create by focusing in on the picture. Okay? Muy bien. Buena suerte. Hasta luego.